Ahoy, mateys. I am in Sparta, Michigan. I am at Jack Brown Produce. A little bit south of 10 Mile on Fruit Ridge Avenue. I'm with my friend John G., who's basically the chief cook and bottle washer around here. And this is where trucks come in loaded with apples, apple crates. Forklift drivers unload them. As you'll notice, each farm is listed. Yes, we're in apple country. We are at Jack Brown Produce, and it's one of the largest for apple processing plants in the United States. They're stacked up pretty good.
Hey, you guys, what's going on?
Good, how are you? We're doing a little YouTube film.
Oh, no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Rotten apples or good apples?
All of them.
All the above?
Yes.
Yeah, the problem is you got you don't have any this year's crop out here. These are all coming from rooms that we rent at other places.
Right, cold storage, as they're called?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why you end up with.
Right.
These are already 8 months old, probably.
8 months old.
So I mean, they have a shelf life. So.
Right.
But we get all that out of them, keep right on going. It would have been nice if there was a truck out here with new crop.
Well, you know, this doesn't have to be published today.
Well, this might. That's what I was looking for the new crop. That way we don't see rotten apples.
Show off.
There we go. This is new crop.
New crop, okay.
Yeah, this is Honeycrisp.
Honeycrisp, all right.
Yeah.
Now, Honeycrisp is usually the first apple of the season that you get in.
Well, Paula Reds.
And Paula Reds.
A few Ginger Golds, and then, but Honeycrisp is the money maker.
Okay. I've seen Clank Orchard somewhere on my route.
Yeah, right in this corner.
Okay.
These didn't come very far.
Right.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm glad you got to see. That's new. This is brand new crop.
So a lot of these guys, that's what they do all day long, is forklift.
These two guys, this guy and this guy, and myself. Last year I was out here 12 to 15 hours a day.
Wow.
Well, you wouldn't know it now, but this will be lined up all the way around the corner with semis.
Wow.
One run right after another, as fast as you can take them off. They pull ahead and the next one pulls up. And that'll be like that again here next week. It'll start next week and it'll run like that for about 2 months.
Pretty incredible. Yeah, when I first walked in the door, I'm like, I better be really careful. These forklifts are flying. I expected to see your Corvette parked right here.
Corvette's the shop.
Oh, no.
Oil change.
Oh, yeah.
Oil change, I had one running like that. I'll pick that up today.
Well, I got my eye on a, believe it or not, you're going to freak out, Yamaha.
Yamaha what, motorcycle?
Yeah. They do-
250?
No, it's bigger than that.
450.
I think it's a
650.
I think it's a 750.
They're pretty heavy, 750. I had
It's
a 750.
a Yamaha V.
Nice bike.
So this is where, right now, it's not running at the moment, but it will as soon as break is over, which isn't about 5 minutes or
No,
so.
about 1 minute.
As you can see, it's very clean in here. That was the first thing that I noticed. You'd think we were in Hudsonville or something. Everything's clean. So this is where the apples get washed. Now these are last year 8-month-old apples. And there's people down there, they're on break right now, but as these apples go that way, manually picked out for bad rotten apples or half rotten apples.
Right. Get all this shit.
Like that. They get tossed out in the trash, and John just throws them on the floor. He acts like he owns the place. And then another lady, she looks for wormholes, insect holes.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, there's a fancy machine that we'll probably get to see in a little bit that is like an x-ray. And if we find something, a bruise inside the apple, it gets tossed out as well. How many lines did you say?
There's two separate lines. This is, we call this one the big line, because there's 6 lanes. We'll see when we get up there.
Okay.
And then we call that one the small line. It does the same thing this one does.
Only 1 lane over there, and this one has 6. And you mentioned a while back that there's one out in Washington that has 8. Out there where Bree is somewhere?
Like 20. I've never been there, but the guys around here told me that.
Bree, you're going to have to go to that apple processing place and let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, film it.
Yeah. Like
Bree is another YouTuber.
It's unimaginable without seeing it. You can run 20 lanes across.
20 lanes across.
Put the apples where they need to go.
Wow.
Can you imagine the people?
Yeah, it must be huge.
I mean, it's got to be a football field.
But this is 6. And is, as I said earlier, one of the largest apple producing or apple processing. Now, it's called Jack Brown Produce. We have a feeling that they kind of do apples. Do they do anything else?
You know, I don't know. Maybe in the 60s when it started, I feel like it started with produce.
Okay.
Mom Brown.
Okay, I've heard that name.
Jack Brown. A little later, I'll show you an old picture in the office.
Oh, okay. Cool. Very cool. I'm just impressed with how, I mean, I've been in factories, and some of them I wouldn't film because the owners would probably sue me. But no, this place is tidy, neat, organized, and you'll see in a few minutes a lot going on. We're just kind of counting the clock down for a couple more minutes, and they're going to start this up. Don't worry, we won't lose. We got 20 minutes to film in total. So we got 11 minutes yet. That will probably be plenty of time. See, I'm learning how to pan slowly. So I am planning on filming next Saturday. Probably from Compass Credit Union.
Oh, I'll be there.
You'll be there, all right.
On the bed.
Is your dad going to have his Bumblebee, which is a Camaro, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We'll give you a wave when we go down the hill.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can get someone, well, you can be the inside person. I won't turn the camera on until it actually starts. Because last year I was filming a lot of nothing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I can send you a text. I'll do that. I'll be there.
Send me a text.
I'll be your mole.
Yeah, that's going to be my mole. He's my inside man here at Jack Brown. No, I didn't check Ed's main office like all the signs say to. I just went right straight to the horse's mouth.
Yeah. They're coming across now.
Okay, people are coming back to work. Well, it's nice outside. They were all outside. Probably not, but I did see a bunch of picnic tables out there.
Yeah.
Well, this line is going to fire up in a minute. I thought that was kind of cool how that crane there picks up
This is
a crate.
This is fairly new to the apple industry.
So now,
The nester, it's called.
okay, so all of these crates, I know they come from the field because I used to pick apples when I was a kid. They're all basically the same size.
There used to be 17 bushel and 18 bushel.
Well, 17 and 18.
But as the years gone by, they've kind of done away with
It's
it.
more or less gotten standardized.
Yeah, they're all like, look at these. Quail boxes, 18 bushel.
So they bring them in, they line them up, and then gradually they'll go, who puts them under this crane? Oh, they're on a line, aren't they?
Then it comes, see, there's a truck there now. We should have been filming now. There's been a truck unloaded now. They'll go in CA rooms, controlled atmosphere rooms, or they'll go in cold storage, depending on,
Right.
what somebody else is coming.
Yeah.
What they lock away, what they will run.
If you had the choice, you'd do them all right now.
Yeah, so these would go right to the cold storage, and then these guys, they feed the dust. So they all were in that cooler.
Okay.
You bring them out, and you get yourself set up, and we'll see if they ever fire this lineup. I don't know what's going on. It's been like 20 minutes.
You're the boss, yell on me.
I need to go up there. And so they begin here and they kind of end here, which we'll see when we get over there.
Okay.
We run about 300 bins a day.
300. Now, that's how many apples? Would you say? Oh.
I know a lot of that.
300 of
We
these.
do about, we did like, for example, yesterday we did like 260.
Okay.
260 here. You can do about 100 over there.
Okay.
On a good day. Which it all depends on, how fast you can run them, where you're putting them. Like you'll see when we get up there, when you're putting them in a pouch, it takes longer. You have to slow the line down a little. So we can turn.
Whoa. When John moves, he moves fast.
The sport will take that top one off.
Right.
And allow that bottom one to go.
I see.
And then it will lower itself, back it off, and it will get up out of the way, and then it will take another one. But for these, we have the one high, which is fine.
Way cool.
This is pretty cool too. This is a nester. Years everybody's done it by hand. Take your high low, you flip it, you put it in the middle, and then you take the next one, you flip it upside down, and you put it on top. But this does it for you. So we'll come over here.
Yeah, I saw it working when I walked in.
They'll come around, they're getting a little soap and water.
see the empties coming out.
So these Highland drivers, like yesterday we did 260, but that's times 2 because they bring them all in, and they take them all back out. And then those trucks that you saw out there, they'll come in and collect their empties.
Right.
They do it all over. They take them out the field,
Then a truck goes and takes them out to the field,
they come back full again.
and then they come back full from the harvesting people, which is all hand work. Yeah, I see it working.
I only know 2 hours.
And that's all just automatic.
Next one, we'll do the upside down.
Okay, that's why they call it a nester.
Yep.
It kind of packages them together. That's cool.
So they're going to get dried here. Notice the difference? They get shellacked here.
Wow.
See the difference? From over there to here, they're really shiny now.
Now, when an apple is freshly harvested, they're already kind of normally shiny,
Well,
or does every apple?
Bold and delicious, we usually shut the wax off.
Okay.
Fuji's, yeah, we gotta shut the wax off.
Well, that's,
Bananas, you can see the wax.
that makes it for appearance in the store.
Sure does make them look pretty, don't it?
Make them look pretty. Okay.
Don't forget it. This is a heat cup. It's drying wax. Making wax.
Okay. Now that seconds, do they end up as applesauce?
Apple pie.
Ah. You know, we should get an apple that John touched. I just told the audience, John, that we need to get a souvenir apple that you touched.
Oh wow. We'll do better than that, we'll get you a whole bag. So that's the heat tunnel we were just in.
Yeah.
This is the second set of girls looking for
So
the.
it comes out of the heat tunnel,
Yep. Second set of sorters.
and they're looking for
Wormholes,
Wormholes,
you know,
whatever.
Any rottenness that the other lady made.
Yeah, I saw a rotten one that was getting dried.
Yeah. So these guys will catch it.
Okay.
And we have. They don't catch it. They black off.
Now this is a machine that X-rays them.
Yep. They do.
Way cool. So these apples, all these apples are getting their mammograms.
Yep. Get pressed. You
This looks like some kind of a
can come up.
slot machine.
And then from here, from that spot over there, the computer, you tell these apples where to go. Right? It depends on your order.
You hear that, Bree? It's our chance to tell Apple where to go.
I'm gonna tell them where to go.
Oh, Apple? I thought you said Apple.
You got different trays, right?
Different trays. Bushels.
Over here you got bags, quarters, halves.
Oh my goodness, look at all that.
Yeah. So all that mess we saw back there, we shouldn't be seeing any of that.
Right.
Past here. We went through.
These are the final apples. Now how is it determined these apples are falling off? Is that something to do with size?
Yeah, that's where the computer operator has told any apple that's 2.5 diameter go over here.
2.5.
Right.
Okay.
And any apple like 3 inch is to go over here.
I'll be darned. That's amazing. So, what if we, down at one end, these look to me like they're delicious.
These are Gaylords.
Gaylords. Okay. What if we accidentally threw in a pallet or a crate of, let's say, Ida Red?
Well, you would just... It's happened, believe it or not, it's happened.
Really?
Yeah, it's got mixed up in the field. Like we've been running honeybees all day and all of a sudden we see red fishes.
Okay.
Because when they delivered it, they thought they delivered a whole load of honey. But there's not one red fish. They didn't know about it. We didn't know about it. But what you can do is you can stop this, clean these out, and you can tell the computer to drop them all. And you drop them all here on this stuff.
Okay. And somebody higher up is probably pissed.
You can get around it. It's a big pain, but you can fix it.
Okay.
You'll just tell them all to drop at a certain place, back in a bin, right? Put them back with the Red Delicious.
Right.
And then
okay. Hello. We're going to wrap this up in basically, you can see the bags over there. And this film is going to end in a few seconds or so.
Aldi, Walmart.
Oh, so they're even packaged by what store they go to. Very cool. Before this film turns off on its own, I want to thank John G. for giving us this cool tour.
Use my real name.
Why not? Well, gee, I won't then.